fourth, the fourth Tokyo Kawaii Club video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 items that are part of my brand new giveaway. So if you remember in my previous videos, I talked about the 2017 Tokyo Disneyland Easter giveaway, and that one just ended. And since I'm not quite ready to open up for business just yet because I have to move to Japan, I figured, hey, why don't we do another giveaway? Woo! Another giveaway! Yay! So this giveaway contains 3 city exclusive Tsum Tsum Disney sets. In this video, I'm going to be showing off each of the sets, and then I'm going to tell you a story about each set. How about that? So, hey, let's get started. Okay, so the first city set is, voila, Paris, Paris, I don't know, Paris Friends. So this set, like all of the sets, contain 2 Tsum Tsums. One of them is Mickey, and the other is Minnie. And the way that they themed it to France is Minnie and Mickey are both wearing a beret, which is that nice, cute little hat. And it appears that Mickey also is wearing glasses and has a fancy hipster mustache. Not really sure why. Maybe in France everyone wears glasses and has fancy mustaches. I don't know. I've never been. So why don't I show you kind of what it looks like up front. Sorry for the bends. It's, transit. Can't help it. And here's what they look like in the back. As you can see, they have a nice little striped outfit. Perfect. So my story about France. So one of my life goals is to visit every single Disney theme park around the world. And so far, I have done that. Except for 2. Disneyland Paris and the Walt Disney Studios Park. I was going to visit both of those parks last year, and the reason why I didn't do that was I was doing my research, and I discovered that this year, 2017, is the 25th anniversary of Disneyland Paris. And so last year when I was thinking about going, I realized that if I had gone before they had this anniversary, almost every ride that I wanted to go on would have been closed or renovated. So that sounds like not a good time. That is why I decided, okay, why don't I table that and instead go to Hong Kong Disney and Shanghai Disney, which I did at the end of the year. And both of those parks were so awesome. Maybe I can talk about them in a later video. I don't know. Do you want me to do that? Let me know. So that is my story on Paris. Let us move on to the next city. What is that city going to be? I don't know. Yes, I actually do know. Yes, it's... What is it? Come on, guys. London. London. This is the London City Pack. And this set contains a Minnie Mouse wearing the crown jewels, obviously. And we have Mickey as a royal guard. And you can't really tell because his hat is so big, but let me zoom in for you so you can see what that looks like. And that is what it looks like in the back. Pretty cool. And my story about London. So I actually went to London last year because, like I just said earlier, one of my life goals is to visit every Disney theme park, and I also love to travel the world and visit all theme parks. And so I went to Europe, to Germany, to go to Europa Park, which is one of the biggest theme parks in the entire world. And then I went to London because there were a couple parks I wanted to visit. One being Thorpe Park, which is right outside of London, and the other one is called Alton Towers, and that is above London, I believe. I'm not quite sure where it is. It's somewhere in England, but that park is amazing. It is definitely my second favorite theme park in the world, first being Tokyo Disneyland. if I were to describe Alton Towers, I would say it is Disney meets Six Flags. And what I mean by that is Disney is, of course, known for having some of the best theming in the world. Like when you go to a Disney park, you really feel like you're in another world. When you're waiting in line, there's so many cool things to look at. The rides have like such a cool story to them, and you really feel like they know what they're doing, and they give you a nice, pretty package with a bow on top. Whereas Six Flags, not so much about theming. They're more about giving you a bunch of really awesome thrill rides, big drops, roller coasters, inversions, things like that. So Alton Towers is essentially a mixture of the two because every single ride has a really awesome theme and story to it, but the rides themselves are so fun. In fact, they have my second favorite roller coaster, which is called the Smiler, and it has a record-setting 14 inversions. And I counted. When I was on the ride, in each inversion, I was counting them as they went, and it was amazing. It's also a somewhat of an infamous ride because they had a really big accident a few years ago. So luckily, I survived the ride. Yes, and it's super fun. If you ever have a chance to visit any theme parks outside of America, definitely recommend Alton Towers. I can do an entire video on that park. Maybe I will. But that is my London story. Let's go on to the last city exclusive Tsum Tsum set. And that is New York, New York. And as you can tell, you can't do a New York set without having it be in a taxi cab. So this is what it looks like. And we have Mickey, who is literally an apple. I guess they like shoved him in an apple? Or he grew as an apple? I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then we have Minnie, who looks like, from just the box, it looks like she's just wearing a bow. But if you turn it to the back, and I'll zoom in so you can see it, she's actually wearing an I Love New York shirt. So very fitting. And my story about New York, I actually went to college in Brooklyn, New York, which is right outside of Manhattan. And so I had a lot of really fun times there. I spent 4 years there, from 2001 to 2005. And I was there for the blizzard of 2003, which was pretty gnarly. There was snow literally up to my chest. So I was born and raised in Texas, so we didn't really get snow that often. So to see all this crazy snow and blizzard was quite an experience. That is my story on New York, and with that said, that is my giveaway. And of course, to enter, all you have to do, like my previous one, is visit. Here, I'm going to point my finger up and it's going to happen. Bing! TokyoKawaiiClub.com. And all you have to do, fill out your information, enter as many times as you want. You can enter daily, and that's how that works. And so, is that it? I think that's it. Question for you guys. Of these three cities, have you been to any of them? And if so, which ones are your favorite? And if you guys have been to any of those theme parks that I mentioned, like Thorpe Park, Alton Towers, Europa Park, or Paris Disneyland and Walt Disney Studios Park, let me know. Did you like them? Are they great? Because especially the Disneyland Paris parks, I haven't been there. So, I mean, let me know if they're fun. Because if they're not good, maybe I won't go. Actually, no, I'm going to go. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm going to go. I have to go. I have to visit all of them. So that is it. As always, you can follow me on my social media channels, which I'll explain in a couple seconds. And okay, so until my next video, that is it. Remember, never give up. Never stop dreaming. Okay, bye. Hello, it's that time again. It's the Shameless Plug page. If you like this video, hit the like button. And as always, if you want to see more, please subscribe. And you can also like and follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Tokyo Kawaii Club. That is about it. And remember, never give up. Never stop dreaming. Okay, bye.